Okay, so you come across my video and you're like, Dan, you know, I know you as a mortgage guy, so why do you have a statue of Grant on the screen? There's a good reason for that. And there's a lot of grants programs out there that you hear of, or that especially realtors come across of, especially in the state of Illinois. We have a program called IDA. It is a grant program that has some restrictions on it. It acts, the biggest downfall of it, it is a lien on your home for 5 years. So why would you want to place a lien on your home for 5 years that you can't do anything with that home, refinance or sell, without paying it off? So, you know, at the time that you're buying the house, you might not think of that. You might say, you know, I'm getting this money. It's really not costing me anything as long as I don't do anything regarding refinancing or selling within 5 years. I wonder if you have to. Do you really want to pay that money back? So I come across this program, and we're just starting to offer this right now. It is January of 2018. It's starting to heat up here because I'm getting a lot of calls from people that their rents or leases are coming due February, March, April, which is very common. But the problem is a lot of times they don't have the money for a down payment. So I try to go out in the market and see what's out there that's the best of breed, I guess is the best way to put it. And you know, IDA is a somewhat of a good program, has a lot of restrictions, but like I said, the biggest downfall I see with that is you know, the amount that you get. Plus, it's a lien on your property. Plus, it's not available in all counties. So let me get to it. I want to go through this grant that I just came across, and to me, it's phenomenal. So let's get started with it. So the first thing you're going to say is, you know, how much can I get, and what do I need to do to qualify to buy? And again, this is a home buyer grant. So let's get to the section where how much can I get? You can get 5% or up to 5% of the purchase price. So let's do the numbers real quick. You know, the IDA program it'll give you max out at 7,500 bucks. Okay, so let's take this example. You're buying a $200,000 home. The program that we fit you into, and you're going to see that in the next slide with the guidelines and the program that we're fitting you into to qualify for this program. But the qualifications of it is you need 3% of a down payment. Okay, so in this case, you need $6,000. All right. So, however, in this particular scenario, we're getting a 5% grant. So you're going to get $10,000. So you need 6. You're getting 10. So you have $4,000 left over. Where's that money going to go? You'll need it, especially if this is your first time buying a home. You're going to have there's lender fees, which are usually pretty minimal in our case. You have an appraisal fee, which is usually about $450 to $470, and a credit report fee. It's usually about 50 bucks. That's it on the lending side of things. Then you have the legal side of things. That's your attorney. That's your title fees. That's a whole bunch of other things. So you have a $4,000 credit coming. So think of this as a rebate check. You still have a $4,000 rebate check to use. So you're going to use it toward your attorney, your title fees, all these other fees. So basically, you could theoretically get into a home, $200,000 home, with no money down, no money out of your pocket. So let's see, is it too good to be true? Well, let's see if you qualify. How do I qualify? First, we're going to run you through, there's Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. This is a special, the lender that we're going through, or the investor I call it, that we're going through is allowing us to run this loan through Freddie Mac, and that's something we'll take care of. So after this video, I'll give you information on how to get in contact with me, how you can apply online, and how you can go forward to get the availability of this program. So we're going to run you through Freddie Mac's website. The conforming loan limits, they just raised them to $453,000 or right about there. It depends on what year you're watching this, but every year it's usually adjusted a little bit higher. Minimum credit score right here is 620. Now you'll see on and again, I'm in Illinois, so you see the IDA program in Illinois requires a 640 credit score. So even if you have a 639 credit score, you're not going to fit under IDA. So if you're a realtor out there and you have clients that are 620, 630, 635, 639 range, and they have no money down, well, what are you doing with them? This is a perfect fit for that scenario. LPA, basically this is saying it has to, when it goes through the automated system has to approve the loan. It cannot go through a manual underwrite. So there are income limitations to this as well as all the other grant programs. So I'll put in a link below a section that you can look up your income qualifiers to see if you qualify for the 5% grant or the 4% grant. So even if we go back to the last slide, remember, if you, in this case, if you got 4% of the purchase price, which is $200,000, you're getting an $8,000 grant. Remember, you only needed $6,000, so you still have $2,000 left over to pay all those other fees that you might incur. So that's basically, I'm going to stop there. We'll leave it at that part. And again, down below, I'm going to put the links to these qualifications. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a lot of information on how to start taking advantage of this program right away. You can do an online application. There's a whole bunch of ways to kind of get started. And if you're a realtor and you want to find out more information, it'll give you my contact information at that point as well. So let's go through some things. Your lease is coming up and you don't know what to do. You see this sign in front of the house of your dreams. You know, what are you going to do? Unfortunately, you don't have as much money to put down. And let's say, for example, you don't fit the IDA program. Let's say you do fit the IDA program, but it's only going to give you $7,500. In this program, we're looking at on that $200,000 down or $200,000 purchase, you're going to get $10,000. Again, there's no strings attached. It is a grant that's forgivable the time you walk out of the closing. So if you feel like this, please don't fret. Reach out to me. I'd love to help and get you into a house of your dream by taking advantage of my grant 5% program. And here is the contact information on how to get a hold of me personally. You can call me at 630-338-1160. You can visit me on the web, and you can also go there and apply online. And I'll also put the links below on how you can apply. And I'll put the links below on how you can check your income availability to see if you qualify for the 4% or the 5% grant. Or you can email me at, it's pretty simple, dan.frio@gmail.com. I'd love to help. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe below. Thank you again. God bless. Take care.